What up, people? So I'm sitting at my job site, as usual. Um, Nothing really going on. So I had an opportunity to get back in my groove this morning. Started at day one. I don't even know how much I weigh. I just know I'm fat. And I started with exercises that um, my last time I worked out, I could do. And I'm going to show you the video of me working out this morning. I tried some of the things, I failed. So I know I got a lot of work to do. I'm bigger than what I was the first time I lost weight, and it's nothing to us. It's a small thing to a giant. I can do this. This ain't nothing. Um, but I wanna say this. This time around, I want to do things differently. I'm gonna to my former clients, I'm gonna keep you guys posted. Um, and if you want to follow my journey, all this is going to be posted on YouTube. I find this challenging, but it's also an opportunity for me to show the ups and downs, because in society 2023, these days, everybody show you uh, they show you their success, but they don't show you the struggles and things that you go through leading up to that. And I don't know how long this journey is going to be. I just know I'm going to keep chipping at the iceberg every day. I'm self-motivated, and also I'm getting older. So, me and my wife talked, and she said she was concerned about me. She want me to be here. I'm gonna be here as long as God allow me to be here. But also I'm gonna put in the work to get this weight off me. I don't. I don't need. I'm not gonna say I don't need anything from anybody, but at the same time, if you want to follow along, you follow me on YouTube, my Steadymind page, where I'll also be posting more of my podcast. Basically, these past 5 years, I'm not gonna say I've been distracted, but a lot has happened. Me and my wife sold our house. We had our baby boy. I changed jobs. Still with the same company, but I changed jobs to a different location. I got comfortable, living good and eating good. And when you reach a certain point in life, you work so hard in your life. You just work hard your whole life. You're trying to dig yourself out of a hole. I sat back a little too far in the recliner. So this is me. This is my day one video, getting myself back together. I don't know how much I weigh, but I know I don't like how I feel. I feel heavy. I can still run. I can still do the things I used to do, but at the same time, I know I'm not healthy right now. Not at a healthy weight. I don't know how much I weigh. Let's just say fat. Okay, you can see it in my face. You can see it. Yeah, my face is round. I'm gonna be really transparent this time around. I was transparent before, but here's like I would say is a wake up call. Nothing medically happened to me, but just looking at yourself, and you're getting older, and your children need you, and my wife needs me, and Lord's willing, I don't want, something happen to me. I don't want nothing to happen to me because of my health. I want to make sure I get back in shape and make sure I'm eating the right things and doing the right things to stay in shape and be consistent with what I'm doing. Also, I don't know. It's just I'm gonna learn to ignore the noise as well, because what great things happen to you. You gonna have sideline participants that have something to say, and I welcome everybody. You got something to share or something to say. I hope you're sharing it and not cowardly, keeping the comments behind my back. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of you guys out here are not transparent. You just, I don't know. It's gonna be a different time around, and this is me starting off day one, getting back on track, getting my mind right, understanding what it takes, because I did it before and I'm gonna do it again. It's not gonna be easy. I'm gonna try to record every workout that I do every day, my struggles, and you can follow along with me and keep up along with me. Same thing. So without further ado, let's get it, man. You can see I have a lot of gym equipment. I've got this stuff over the years. When I used to carry mail, a couple of my customers gave me some equipment before the pandemic. The stuff was cheaper, way cheaper. So I was able to purchase some stuff. But to the workout, just starting off on the bike and get my blood flowing, sipping on some Celsius. Trying to wean off caffeine just a little bit, but it's still early in the morning. Just trying to warm up, get the blood flowing in my legs. Had to take a little swig, This particular bike didn't have a cup holder, so I had to sit this on the bench. Set my timer. I don't use this Apple Watch for calories. I use it for a timer. Because at the end of the day, your body composition is going to change once you start dropping weight. It really doesn't matter what calorie. Yeah, you should be in a caloric deficit, but at the same time, don't get so hooked on these devices and you be so disappointed you miss this certain amount of calorie mark and blah blah blah. And then it's a mental game. Don't get wrapped up into that mental game of these devices, because you'll start losing faith. But back to my warm up, getting on a bike, just warming up, nothing too strenuous, just warming up on a bike, getting the blood flowing. As you can see, your boy is big. I'm probably like 300 and some change. Probably like 320, 315. I gotta be. Something that's not going to hurt the joints too much. The bike is a perfect thing, especially if you have an injury or anything like that. You should start off on a bike. Less stress on your knees, your hips, your shoulders. Swim just a little bit. God has blessed me and allowed me to have my own gym in the garage. I don't have to. That was my main goal when I purchased gym equipment, not to ever go back and purchase a gym membership, because I've been treated horrible in the past by some gyms. Well, one gym, sorry, not plural, one gym in particular. I don't want to mention their name, but they accused me of some stuff just because I was black. But it was white dudes doing the same thing I was doing, and they said nothing to them. And I have evidence of that. And they fired the manager because of that. And they asked me to come back, but I decided not to even come back because y'all got that type of stuff going on. I don't even want to be a part of it. You feel me? This happened some years ago, so I compiled and spent probably, I want to say, at least 10 grand on gym equipment. Weights, dumbbells, plates. I got a hex bar, some resistance bands, jump ropes, a lot of equipment. And when we bought the house, we was blessed and fortunate enough for the original homeowners left a piece of gym equipment in here that you'll see me using. That was a true blessing. I had to take that out of the basement up to the garage by myself. I don't know how I did it, but I did it without tearing the house up. But I'm warmed up now, you know. I wasn't looking to get a super sweat. I just wanted to get my joints, you know, moving, you know. Still trying to get acclimated. Mind you, I haven't worked out in probably a year and a half, 2 years. Probably did one workout and got distracted and just was like, oh well. But this time I need to drop this weight for, you know, for my family and for myself. You know, I want to be healthy. I don't want to be older and trying to drop weight. The older you get, the harder it is to lose weight because you lose mobility, you lose strength. You know, those things are huge when you get older. Just going through the motions, you know. Got my DMX playlist. Yeah, the seat wasn't adjusted enough. I'm trying to get back to where I was, man. You know, it was a great feeling being in shape. But I ain't gonna lie, I enjoy, you know, the fruits of my labor, working hard down through the years to get where me and my wife, where we are in life. You know, we still have a lot of work to do, but we reached a great milestone, you know, in purchasing a home that we love. Look at that big boy, look at that stomach. Anybody want to know I'm using my iPhone 14 Pro just to record the workouts. Ain't nothing fancy. I bought a little tripod from the thrift store. Cost me like $2. That I can get into, you know, lifting. Trying to get everything adjusted. Move everything where it's supposed to be. So those are 35s. Those are bumper plates. So let's see, 35 is what, 70, and 45 is 70. That's 115. Yeah, 115. Start off with a overhead press with the bar. Just trying to keep my time, with my strength training. So I use like a shoulder width grip, not too wide. Get up under it, get that big girl up. It may seem smooth, but the brother is struggling to get this up. There we go. And we're doing lat pull down. This is the machine that the previous owner left for us. I guess they didn't want it. I'm not sure why, but it was a blessing in disguise. Because I was actually looking for one of these, and I didn't want to pay top dollar for it. But this machine is amazing. It has a lat pull down, the chest press, the leg extension. And so it has they left us this whole poster with all the workouts on it. Now I'm moving the tripod over. It's made by Hoist, and Hoist is known for making good products. I was looking for the 25 so I can keep it. I didn't want to strain myself today. I wanted to be more so getting back in the groove, getting, muscle memory back, because that's important as well. And also staying safe. I didn't want to hurt myself. I know this is a marathon, not a sprint. I'm going to do dumbbell rows. This is my third exercise. The dumbbells are 50s. Shout out to the rock climbing place in Luceville. They're the ones who gave me those 50-pound dumbbells when I was on my route. They were sitting up front with a sign on them, and I just said, "Hey, bro, can I get these?" He's like, "Sure." And also the bike a customer gave to me, they was set it on, and at the end of the curb, put a free sign on it. And I asked anything wrong with it. He said, "No, it's just old." I said, "Hey, let me get that off you, man." I bought the rack on my own. I bought the weights on my own. The rack is from Dick's Sporting Goods. The plates is from Dick's Sporting Goods. Like I said, before the pandemic, everything was cheaper. Nowadays, you're not going to find this thing under probably $600. I bought this thing, it was like $499, $489. Got the treadmill, got the squat machine all the way at the end, got the bicep preacher curl machine. So here, me doing my second set. Now I can do a lot more, and it feels much better. It doesn't feel like I'm straining. I just went down 10 pounds, so that's like 105. doing lat pull down. These are vital for you. Very important. This works so many muscles in your body. It's not good to just try to control. These are like substitutes for if you want to do pull-ups. If you're not able to do pull-ups, I recommend you, when you go to the gym, you do these. Do as many sets as you can. Stay in between that 5 to 8 rep range. Do like 5 to 6 sets. Right now I'm not using proper form. I should be bent over a little bit more, but I'm trying to get back in the groove. And now that's when I start feeling fat. And questioning. And now I'm getting a sip of the Celsius. Some people will call this push-pull day. There we go. Good job now. I'm not trying to be fat again, man. I'm telling you, when I get this weight off me, man, for real. And it's all a mindset thing too. You know what you're eating is wrong. You know not being active is detrimental to your health. You know, we get lazy. We put it off. I'll do it later. And later becomes tomorrow. And then the next day. And then next thing you know, a whole month passed and you haven't even been active at all. But you continue to eat bad. Hi, it's me. Start getting sweaty. See, yeah, I don't know how much I weigh. I look like a straight D lineman. I look like a D lineman straight up. I'm gonna do these rolls. Bend over. Make sure I'm driving them elbows back. now. I'm changing out the accessories. Use a close grip. This is also vital. This is very vital. Alright, here we go. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, 6. I want to stay in between that 3 to 8. I know it's a 3 to 5 and 5 to 8. Yeah, 5 to 8 rep range. That's what I was trying to stay in. See that ain't no beer belly. That's straight fried chicken, Chick-fil-A, and pizza, and where I live, there's so many restaurants, and it's so tempting. And I have a lot of downtime at my job site, so things be so tempting, so tempting. And that's gonna be my hardest challenge. Working out is the easy part. Eating right is not what to eat, it's how to eat. Like I shouldn't be out here eating and like, I don't know, to full capacity where I'm going in straight hibernation mode as soon as I finish eating. Yo, I look like a straight D lineman. I ain't gonna lie to you, fam. I should go try out for the Ravens. The Vikings might need me though. Their defense is letting anybody get over 100 yards rushing. About to hop into these rolls again. Just try and gather my fat breath. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 9. Okay. All right. And when I'm done all this, I end it all on a 30-minute walk on a treadmill. The speed is at 2.8. I don't incline it at all. That's just to end the workout. DMX is rocking. Yeah, I got a lot of work to do, but I'm up for the challenge. Keep in mind, I'm not doing nothing crazy. I'm not doing nothing that your mother can't do. Everybody can do what I'm doing. You don't even have to use the weight that I'm doing. There's nothing crazy about working out. It's very basic. It should not be intimidating to anybody. sir. Yes, sir. Come on. Yes, sir. One more. Here we go. Gathering my breath, 'cause I'm a hog. Alright. Now I'll move into shoulder shrugs. That's 165. Look at that. Come over to. This is sort of like dumbbells. It's a single arm. You can do single arm bench press. It's not the bar, but it's single arm. So I'm trying to start off where just seeing where I'm at. It's a very humbling. This is very humbling, very extremely humbling. becomes too light. Yeah, this becomes too light right here. It's like, it's just imagine it's 45 in each hand. Gotta take a sip of the Celsius, you know. That boy got that back fat. It's important to tuck your chin in your chest so you can hit those traps hard. So this is very humbling. Right? This is what I mean, very humbling. I'm being very transparent here. Thinking about where I was when I was benching. Like I'll show in this video. At some point I was tossing them 90s up. So this is 90 pounds on each arm, basically. You know, this was very, very, very humbling because as a man, I had to look myself in the mirror like, you ain't strong as you used to be, bro. And it's my own fault. I should have stuck with it, but I'm gonna get back to it, you know? I'm gonna get back to it. Bones cracking. Belly. I got it up, but I only got 2 in me. And technically, that first one don't count. The reps don't start until you hit that second rep. This is when I'm like, you know what? I shouldn't have fell off. The main thing is this is a mental thing, man. Like, for real. All jokes aside, this is a mental thing. It's kind of depressing. But I know I can get back to it. So I'm going to just finish up on the bike. and finish up on the bike, and then I'm gonna get back, I'm gonna get to the treadmill in 30 minutes and I'll be out. Peace. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Until next time.